one big explosion. It erodes with small little withdrawals over and over and over. Nobody notices the account is empty until the day it is. My name is Carlos. My wife and I are known as the Amish matchmakers, not because we're Amish, but because we help Amish singles to find godly spouses, create epic marriages, and develop a legacy that is rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. Love is the key. So we this is part three of a four-part series on are you a contributor or an energy sucker? It's a big deal. In marriage, the giving spouse doesn't leave all at once. They go quiet at first. They go numb. By the time you notice something's wrong, they've already left emotionally. Physically, leaving is just the paperwork. What about at work or in business? Well, some of your best people, your real contributors, are the ones who actually burn out and walk away because they're being drained by that energy suck day after day. And the draining person never even gave enough to notice that there was a cost in the first place. In a family, kids don't watch this pattern, they become it, they absorb it. And then it's passed on from legacy to legacy, from your children, grandchildren, their friends, their team, their job. Here's the good news though, buried in all of that pain, this is preventable. This is reversible. This isn't a life sentence handed down to your family line. It's actually something that needs to be disrupted, a pattern that needs to be interrupted starting today, starting right now on this recording, on this live. Actually, it's not a recording. I'm live here with you, by the way. And I do appreciate the comments if you're here live with me. Thank you. Every relationship runs on the same principle, like a bank account: deposits and withdrawals, presence, kindness, honoring words. Those are deposits. Complaining, excuses, victim, that's a withdrawal. Edification, epic 30, doing gratitudes and worthies. What we teach are core activities, are deposits. Sleeping in, giving in to the world's pressures and stress, that's a withdrawal. Withdrawals without deposits will soon become bankruptcy. It's not a metaphor, exactly what happens, even in relationships. I always like to collaborate and then connect it to the word, to the Bible. I love studying the Bible. It's one of my most favorite things to do. Galatians 6:7 says, do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever one sows, he shall also reap. And you're wondering why those around you are so critical, negative, and constantly pulling withdrawals away from you. You attract who you are. And it's real. What can we do to attract better people? We must become better. If you want to attract better people, you must become better. It's real and it's possible. Seeds produced after their own kind. This is what Genesis talks about. Writing that book, Creation Code, his creation code for success. Writing that book, and all throughout Genesis talks about after its own kind, after its own kind, because it's real. You reap what you sow. What you've been planting in your closest relationships is exactly what you've been growing there as well. Let's say it again. What you've been planting in your closest relationships, it's exactly what's growing there. Are there weeds? Is it rocky soil? Is it hard soil? Get into that as well. It's real. Powerful things in the Word, in the Bible. It's time to disrupt the current flow, the current habits. Time to create new standards. We have three core activities. We talk about it. I try to talk about it on every single one of my recordings and lives, videos, and when I create content. It's triggers to triumph, epic 30, and MVP. What's interesting is triggers to triumph. Well, you've got this story, you've got this pattern that needs disrupted, but a lot of times you can't do it alone. That's why we offer our school platform, SKOOL, and then Epic Your Life, school, SKOOL.com backslash or forward slash. I can't remember Epic Your Life. Go to the school platform and look up Epic Your Life. We are relationship experts. We are matchmakers, but the main thing that we do is to create a space where you can have an epic life, and an epic life comes from an epic marriage. That's the way we see it and believe it. And that's what we talk and teach about. You want it? Go after it. There's more content there. It's our flagship content. It's called Connection DNA, all about restoring the original DNA. But more importantly, what are you going to do today to disrupt that flow? Triggers to Triumph will teach you. It's about the story. We want to help you disrupt that story and have a better story. You're worthy of having a better story. What does it take? Creating a new pattern, creating a new story, a new cycle, a new standard. Raise your standards. You got what it takes. And then the next step is, what does your identity look like? You get to design it. Don't be embarrassed. Don't think that's strange. No. What do you want? Who do you want to become? Part of becoming who you want to become is by creating it, designing it. That's where MVP comes in. So I release the old story and then I want to create a new story, but I want to create in that new story an identity that reflects the man I am becoming. Are you following me? Which is your mission, it's tied to your identity. What you see, how you want to be seen, looks, energy, communication, confidence. That's your vision, how, and then your peculiar. MVP, mission, vision, peculiar. Knowing what's different and unique about you and embracing that, not being afraid of it or embarrassed of that. Knowing that thing that everyone made fun of you about is actually what is amazingly unique and powerful about you. And you are set aside, set apart for that reason. Number three, Epic 30. It's a daily activity that will reprogram you to be a contributor. You got it in you, I promise. It's not too late. You can change the outcome of what you've been going through. Don't stay in this. Don't walk in guilt or shame. Just be honest and get real. Let's make the shift for greatness, for your family, for yourself, but for your legacy. And it's lonely when you're doing this. Yes, because others don't like doing it. Oh, it's uncomfortable or nah, what good is that? It's very good. You're creating an environment and a legacy that will bring forth results like never before. You're going to see a huge difference in your life, but you got to make a decision to walk it out, to disrupt that pattern. It is preventable and it's reversible. This is your time to do it. And it starts with today. Our Epic 30 process is only 30 minutes of connection, releasing, receiving, and giving. And it builds your confidence. It helps you communicate better. And doing it over and over and over proves to yourself that you can be committed. Can you do it for 20 days, 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day for 20 days? Can you do it? How about 40 days? How about 100 days? Can you make it a lifestyle? Because that's what really makes you epic. I'm telling you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. And if you um, can you do us a favor? Can you like and subscribe? I know most of you are watching the recording. I've had many people tell me, I see your recordings all over the place. I'm like, okay, comment, let me know that you're here. And would you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel? It helps. More subscribers, the more likes, the more comments, and the more that AI puts it out there and says, this must be good content. Share it with someone. Share it with someone, and let's create a world of contributors, people that give to each other, that are working on outgiving each other and loving each other well. Have a great day. God bless you. And we'll see you on Friday. It's my next time that I'll go live. We'll talk soon.